I'm going to review 3 of the most hyped fragrances that I think are actually worth the hype. With the last 2, I'm going to try to detect some raw materials to see if I can put my nose to the test to see if it's trained. So with enough talking, let's dive in. Latafa's Kamra Kawa. This is a gourmand fragrance. This smells like roasted coffee that's sweet, little boozy. This fragrance reminds me like if you were out in the countryside and you just woke up in the morning with a nice cup of coffee or an espresso and it's just super green and beautiful outside. Now this fragrance is suited for the wintertime. Occasions to wear this is definitely for fall and winter. I think this would work really well as a date night fragrance as well. Of course, watch the sprays because performance is very strong. The performance on this fragrance is beastly. It lasts like 10-12 hours. It is pretty loud. It projects. If you want something that's very strong, high compliment factor, and that's affordable, you're gonna want to get this. But overall, I think this is very much worth the hype. I would give this fragrance a good 9 out of 10. I really do like this. This will be a winter staple for me for the years to come. There's a lot of stuff I like, but I think just for its price, its versatility for the winter, and just the compliment factor you'll get and the projection, the longevity, it's just worth it. Keeping it moving on the list, we got Carrelage Island. Now this fragrance is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Le Parfum. Still very fresh coconut, but just more fruity and tropical. The presentation on this fragrance for a clone is really good. I actually really like this presentation. I like the kind of textured ridges it has and the color gradient. And the atomizer is just beautiful. I love the atomizer. The atomizer plays a really good factor because this is a summer fragrance. This is very good for the summer, very tropical, you know. But you won't really have to worry about sprays because the projection and longevity on this is very strong. This lasts about like 10 hours on me. Projection is very loud. Being able to get a very good scent profile and a good clone, a good presentation for a clone is very good, especially for the price. Now, onto that test that I promised you guys. I'm gonna try to guess something in here. I don't know, let's see if I can. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be hard. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry down. Maybe that's what I need. I think I'm gonna go with Cassis Base. You guys don't know, Cassis Base is this thing that gives it this kind of blackcurrant, tropical, mango, pineapple. It's just a very tropical, just mix. If you guys know or anything, leave below in the comments. Let me know if that's in here or not because I would like to know that. Yeah, anyway, on to the next one. Now, last on the list, we're gonna go with Bad Boy Cobalt. Upon first look at the presentation, I do like the bottle styles. I like it, the built-in atomizer. I think it's pretty cool. Now, if you have a cool presentation, you have to have nice juice, which is exactly what you get in here. Here, you get a very nice blue fragrance that's a little spicy, lavender, you get some plum. I kind of knew it for a while before all of its hype on TikTok and everything. And since I love it so much, the good thing is I can wear it so much because it is an all year round fragrance. I can wear it summertime, springtime, fall, winter, any time of the year. The good thing about being able to wear this anytime, anywhere is that they'll smell you anytime, anywhere. Here you get decent projection, but pretty good longevity. I got about that 9-hour mark. You know, I was kind of testing it down and that's not bad. That's a little above average. And projection is pretty medium, not strong, not skin scent. It's pretty medium. You'll be able to be smelled. And an amazing thing about this fragrance is that all the benefits you get, versatility, decent performance, and a very good smell, you also get a pretty decent price. Now the price on this is around $70 to $80 depending where you look. I think the cheapest I found it was like $70. But overall, I would give this fragrance a 9.5. I really like this. This is one of my favorite blues. It's not my favorite blue, but it is one of my favorites. Now for the interesting part, let's see if I could detect some raw materials or something in here. Now first whiff, I feel like there's some aldehydes in here. Aldehyde C18 or something, but that kind of gives off this kind of coconut type of smell. And that's not what I get here, but I do get like this kind of aldehydic type of like opening that's a little spicy. Oh yeah. I'm thinking maybe some dihydromercenol. I could be wrong. Definitely I can be. I'm no master perfumer, but if anybody knows, anybody actually knows and is cringing at me trying to detect something, let me know. Leave below in the comments. I would love to know. I'm going to log down on that. I'm going to double down on that. Aldehydes and some dihydromercenol. I know dihydromercenol, you're going to need that for some blue fragrances. But if you guys would like to know what I think about Louis Vuitton fragrances and their clones, if they kind of hit the mark, they're really close, click this video here to watch. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.